Acheson at AStampAbove.com, coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Welcome to my live stamping class. I see so many of you coming in here. Oh, I'm so excited to be back. Holy cow. It's been a crazy couple weeks, right? I know. Patty says, it seems like forever. I know. I feel like I've been away forever. Holy cow. So much has happened. Since I last saw you guys live, it has been just a whirlwind couple of weeks. Absolutely insane. And I just got myself set up here so I can see your comments on my iPad when we turn this around. I am going up against the Packers tonight. They play the Eagles at I think 7:20 the game starts. So you guys will have to keep me updated, okay, on what's happening. Our Packers stink. Sorry. Yay, Christine says, Packer Gamer Kelly, you won. Woohoo. Yeah, our Packers are not doing well. It's been pretty dismal. And, you know, we're not used to that because the Packers they're usually a really good team, a contender for the playoffs every year. And yeah, it's not been pretty. So we're gonna stay away from that smelly game. But somebody's gonna watch it. Like, you guys are gonna have two devices going. Somebody is. So you can tell me what's happening. Betty says it's Aaron Rodgers' crazy haircut. Oh my gosh. So I have a funny little story about that. My cousin, who is actually quite young, he should really be my nephew. He's in his 20s. And his grandma passed away recently. And so I went to the funeral, and that's the first time I've seen him in a while. And I just adore him. His name is Nathan. And Nathan is a very tall, big football player, good-looking boy, right? And he's just so handsome. And he had that same haircut. And I'm like, wow, I'm liking that you're sporting that haircut. That looks very trendy, very him. And it was funny because another family friend of theirs came up to me and we said our hellos, and he goes, what do you think of Nathan's haircut? And I go, I think it's awesome. He looks so handsome. He's like, yeah, I don't know. So it's kind of funny because my cousin has the same haircut as Aaron Rodgers, but I think he wears it better. Just a very handsome boy. Cynthia says her Colts aren't doing well either. Yeah, it's been a stinky season for football. Now, my Molly and her family, extended family on her dad's side, are all huge Bear fans. And I think they're doing pretty good this year because they got some of our players. I don't know. I think they did. I don't follow other teams. I'm not like a football nut, but I do like to watch my Packers. Anyways, please make sure you click on that thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. We have 302 watching right now and only 63 thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. That really helps me in the analytics. And someplace on your screen right now is a place you can share my video, and I so appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that you guys are finding my announcements on Facebook and you are sharing those. That's huge to me. And that's why I do draw for prizes every week. So give me a thumbs up. You'll get placed in a drawing to win fabulous prizes. Give me a share. You'll get placed in another drawing. So now you have two opportunities to win. And the third way to win is to place an order with me. And you guys know the orders are what keep me in business. The fun and camaraderie are what keeps me happy. Well, I should say orders keep me happy too, but I really love the fun and camaraderie, right? I love spending my Sunday evenings with you guys. It is the highlight of my week usually. Well, other than grandbabies, you know, I got to keep that pretty high too. So lots has happened since I saw you last. I do not have a John report because I've been gone. I came home yesterday and I got Haley and the babies back to their house and all their stuff in. Came home right away, took a shower. I had to dye my hair. The grays, you know, the grays. The grays were looking pretty. And then I hit the ground running and I got all the kits cut, sorted, packaged up for the Brood for You. Is that what it's called? Brood for You? Yeah, Brood for You. Isn't that terrible? I can't even remember. I've been working with it for weeks and I can't remember. The Brood for You kit out in the mail. I put a notice out today that I had a few of those left over. I think I only have 1 or 2 left. So if you are interested in that, you already have the bundle, the Brood for You stamp set and dies. You can certainly order the kit. There are 4 fantastic designs in there. You get to make 2 of each card for a total of 8 cards, and I cut your card stock. What? I know. I wish somebody would come here and cut all my stuff. So right before I left, so first of all, I took off and went to Iowa. Thank you, Marcia. I did get my hair cut before I left. I took off and went to Iowa to Dina's house, and from there, Barb flew in from Wyoming. Thank you, Sandy, for the share, and Karen. Barb flew in from Wyoming, and we hit the road and headed down to Indianapolis for Stampin' Up's on stage event. Oh my gosh. It was so good to see all of, well, not all, because we were all over the country. There were several different on stages across the United States, the world really, all on the same day. But got to see some of my favorite Stampin' Up friends that I haven't seen in person, well, in a long time, or since we went on our last trip, I think, which was Hawaii. So that was really cool. I love spending time with them. I love catching up with them and their families. We had a fantastic event. They showed us demonstrations for new products out of the upcoming spring and celebration brochure. So spring mini celebration brochure. So fun. I love seeing new products in action. We got some of those new products. There were all attendee giveaways, and we had prize patrols, and they told us, you know, how our company is doing. We're doing very well. One of the things I love about Stampin' Up is they will not go into debt. If they don't have the money to do something, they don't do it. So we have expanded all across the world, and we did that with cash. We don't borrow money. And so I know that my company is not going to get into trouble financially. Somebody just asked how I liked downtown Indianapolis. It was fine. We didn't have any issues. We really didn't see much downtown. We drove to the convention center, conventioned, drove back to our hotel, which was in, I think we were staying in some place called Greenwood or South Greenwood, I think. We stayed at a very nice home to home hotel that has kind of suites, so that was really cool. They were big and spacious. We really liked that. We went out to eat. I got to go to the Treehouse in Bettendorf, Iowa, and have what is it called? It's called a something zombie burger. I can't remember the first word. I'll think of it. But oh, it's hot. It's got jalapenos on it. And it's like, whoo! But I loved it. I haven't had one since I was at Dina's house last time. And then we came back to Dina's house on Sunday. That was Friday. Then on Sunday, we came back to Dina's house and we worked and we goofed around. We went to the movies. We went and saw Ticket to Paradise with George Clooney and Julia Roberts. It was really cute. It was a cute movie. So that was really fun. And then on Wednesday morning, Dina took Barb to the airport and I jumped in my Explorer and headed home. And I didn't have the babies Wednesday afternoon because their dad was off work that day. He gets 1 day a week off because he works Saturdays. So I kept my nose to the grindstone and kept working because I was leaving on Friday to go to my mom's house for the whole week. And then I came home on Saturday. So I was there for 8 days. And that was so fun. I took Valerie with me. And then Haley and Jared came up for gun hunting. Opened last weekend in Wisconsin. So they came up to go hunting. And we usually have a pretty good crew at my mom's house for hunting. So it was fun to see my cousin and my brothers. And my nephews came with my brother. And just lots of fun, lots of camaraderie. And then I kept Val all week. Her mom had to go home and work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before she could come back. So I kept Val, and oh my gosh, you guys, we had so much fun. She is just the cutest little stinker. Not that there weren't some trying times too, because remember, she's 2.5. Yeah, that could be quite like, she's so contrary. She'll be, I want to go in the house, because we stay in my camper. And Cindy, I'll tell you about my mom, how my mom did. So she'll go, I want to go in the house. I want to go see Gigi. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll get myself together. And I'm like, okay, let's get your shoes on. No. And I'm like, well, do you want to go in the house? No. Well, then we won't go in the house. I want to see Gigi. Well, then we have to go in the house. Okay, let's go in the house. Let's get your shoes on. No. Oh my goodness gracious. So you have to like keep your patience under control and try to reason with her, because you don't want a whole holy hell fit, because that's not fun. So yeah, it's interesting. But one of the funny things that I have to share with you, because this is really funny, and you're going to have to use your imagination, and you're going to have to say things on your end, because I can't say them here. But Val has trouble saying S's or C's, like, well, S's. She has problems saying S's. So she can't say, for example, sock. She uses the K sound instead. Are you doing that in your head? Okay, so this is the funny thing she said to me. I can't help it. It's so funny. So we were trying to get ready to go in. Connie's dying. We were trying to get ready to go in the house, and I was trying to get her shoes and socks on. And I told her to get your socks. And so what did she say? She said, I was sitting on one of her socks. Everybody's laughing now. I was sitting on one of her socks, and she goes, "Get off my sock," with a C instead of an S. You can't help it, just bust up laughing. I know, Linda says the innocence of babies. Peggy says her son didn't say that S sound at all. I know, so she's like, get off my beep. And then another thing that she likes to say is she doesn't really like to touch her shoes and socks. It's kind of interesting, but I'll tell her, let's get your socks on. And she'll say, my beep is ginky. So her sock with a C is ginky, which is stinky. She can't say her S's. So she does get ginky in there. I know. She's so funny. And I can't tell you on a live show what else she said, because there were some colorful words flying around at deer camp. And well, she picked that up quite well. Like, I'm going to kick your beep. And that was a joke somebody said, I think. And yeah, she just caught that right away. So anyways, she's a hoot. She's a hoot. Betty says her brother couldn't say truck, and he loved his trucks. Always started with an F. I've heard that story many times. Yeah, so anyways, I thought I'd share that with you. You're welcome. Get off my sock. I know, you do need to have those on video, Jackie. I totally agree with you. So, in between all of that, I also got sick. So right before I came back from Dina's house, I had some type of cold. I assume it's the virus the kids had the week before. I spent the whole day with both of them because they were very sick. And so I caught that. So I ended up being so nasally, I could hardly even talk. It was horrible. I had to do a Stamp Happy Academy live class on the Thursday before I left. And I kept, I don't know, 2 or 3 times I said, okay, guys, hang on. I have to go blow my nose. So I'd run in the other room and blow my nose and come back. And I was all like, oh, Daisy. And bleh. It was terrible. But I am so much better now. I feel like I am 100%. RSV is rampant. Yep. Haley took the kids to the doctor, both of them, Linda, because they were both sick. And he said it was just a virus. So he gave her nothing. And Dawson was sick for 2 weeks, and that cough, So me and Val didn't really get too much of a cough, but I'm reading all of your comments. Let's see, what did Kathy just said? My son couldn't say the I sound, so my sister was Hori instead of Lori, or horror instead of Lori. That's cute. Yes, did you see Kyle come in? He's like rubbing my legs. He would like for me to let him back outside, but I just let him in. He plays this little game with me, and it's very annoying. Gay says she had RSV. They did a CAT scan on Friday. Aw, I'm so sorry, Gay, because whatever this was, it lasted a good long time. And, you know, it didn't really knock me down, but it made me pretty miserable. It takes a lot for me to like spend a day in bed. I can't even remember the last time I can remember that I did that is when I had COVID in 2020. Yeah, that was horrible. He keeps wandering in and out. I know he wants to go outside and he's not going to go outside. So anyways, came home, hit the ground running, got my kits caught last night, got everything done. Steve is still up north hunting. And, oh, thank you, Marcia, my haircut and my color. Thank you. I only do the roots and I do it myself because like, it's easy. And then my hair does all this naturally. Like I don't get it highlighted or anything. This is still summer light color. And it always looks really decent. So I buy that stupid little box at, you know, Walmart. Clairol. Works fine for me. I know lots of people can't use it because it's pretty harsh, but my hair is pretty hardy. So I don't have too much problem with that. Enough about my hair. Steve is still hunting. He is at South Park. And I didn't get there during the day to see the trees that the guy came and cut down. We had a bunch of trees cut down because there was a lot of dead things going on in the trees. And we didn't want them to fall in the garage or the camper or, heaven forbid, the outhouse, right? Oh, and I have to tell you, Steve put a cushioned seat in the outhouse for me so that it would be comfortable when I had to go to the restroom. And he just bragged about it like crazy. It was pretty funny. But so hunting season, we didn't do that great. And my cousin got a really nice 9-pointer. And my mother, who is 77 years old, you guys, 77 years old, got a unicorn buck. It only had one horn. So we called it the unicorn. And she was so proud of herself. So yeah, Hilda, we do have a toilet in the camper, but we don't have like, there's no place to empty the holding tank in the camper. So we try not to use it, you know. So we use the outhouse, which works great. Yeah, so yay for my mom, 77 years old. She got her deer and she was pretty tickled pink and we were all super proud of her. My mom is, like, you would never know if she's 77, I'm telling you. I hope that I am in as good a shape at that age that she is because she's amazing. She goes down to the walks with the kids, down to the creek, down to the river, down to the pond. She really enjoys hunting. She'll go fishing. She'll go do all the things. So yeah, my mom's pretty amazing. What else can I tell you? I think, oh, I have to share this with you. So while I was gone to Indianapolis, Molly was here. She spends the night every Wednesday night. And Steve takes her to school on Thursday morning. So Molly was here while I was gone. And she's in this program called Girls on the Run. And it's a running program where she ran a, do you call it a marathon? I don't know, but she ran a thing. I don't know anything about running. The only thing I know about running is if you see me running, you should run too, because it's probably not good. Anyways, Molly's in this Girls on the Run program. And so while I was gone to Indianapolis and Dina's house, she came over here and she left me some notes and they're super cute. So her first little note here on a Post-it, and she put it right on my desk. It says, "Hi, Granny. I made cards for Girls on the Run and I restocked shaded spruce and rich razzleberry." Isn't that so cute? 5K. That's what it is, Lori. 5K. And then she wrote, Hi, Granny. I had to make cards, so I needed more shaded spruce. So I restocked that in your drawer. Molly. Isn't that super cute? And sure enough, so I have an inventory list. This is my inventory list. And I know exactly how much of each cardstock I have so that when I have a class going out or I need to make swap cards or whatever, I will come in here and look, do I have enough real red? Do I have enough gray granite? Or when I'm ready to put an order in, I'll go through here and go, oh, I'm only down to 1 Coastal Cabana. That's highly illegal. So I'll write that down in my order. But anyways, Molly went in, she erased the little hash marks next to the shaded spruce and the rich raspberry and restocked my drawer. I have taught that child well, right? Yay! Hi, Julie, who is new to my YouTube channel. I am so glad you're here tonight. If you did not come in at the beginning, you will have to go back and watch it when we're done because it's pretty funny. Just saying. So those were my little notes from Molly. All right. We had a sale a couple weeks ago. It was our seasonal sale, and I just want to thank all of you for your orders. We had some great deals going on, and a lot of you took advantage of that, and I want you to know how much I appreciate that. So thank you very much. I do have maybe 1 or 2 Brood for You kits left, and I am getting ready to, probably not tonight, but tomorrow I will start cutting the Fitting Florets class. 6 cards. I cut all the cardstock for you. You also get a half a roll of evening evergreen and polished pink open weave ribbon. I'm looking at my notes over here, as well as the gold swirls in your kit. When you order the cardstock pack, you get those things in your kit. And I know the gold swirls are out of stock now. We ran out of them for the Fitting Florets collection, but I already ordered them before that happened. Whew. That happens sometimes where we've got a class all put together and we know exactly what we're going to put in it, and then we run out of a product. So I ordered early, so I do have them. I've only got 2 of those kits left. 2 kits. So, and Linda says, what the new cats? What does that mean? Hi, Lois. I'm so happy to see you here. If you just came in, you need to go back and watch from the beginning when we're done. You won't regret it. It's pretty funny. So some little speech impediment things that Val has with some words that could be construed as just a tiny bit naughty. Little bit inappropriate. Okay. The last chance list is coming out. Carryover list and last chance list are coming out December 1st. And I'm going to probably post those for you on my blog tomorrow. Remember my blog? www.AStampAbove.com. Those lists will be posted on there for you. December 1st, when that last chance list comes out and the carryover list, some things are going to be discounted up to 60%. What? So you don't want to miss that. Make sure if you place an order with me that you use my host code, which I'll show you in just a couple minutes when I turn the camera around, if your order is under $150. If your order is not under $150, if it's more than that, don't use that code, okay? You're going to get some special rewards from Stampin' Up, and I definitely want you to have them. And Gay says the leaves of holly are always out. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that. I'm so sorry. They're very popular. They're absolutely beautiful. So I hope they're back in stock soon. All right. New spring mini catalog. Yes. Oh my gosh. Can embossing powder get old? I don't think so. I think it's Vicky, right? Vicky Buller. I don't think it can. I've never had that happen. New mini catalog coming out on January 5th. This goes live, you guys. I can't show you the inside. It's against Stampin' Up! Policy. We also have Celebration that starts on the 5th of January. 5th of January, 5th of January. Now, for every $50 you spend on anything, it can even be clearance items from our Stampin' Up! Website, my online store. Anything you buy goes towards Celebration. $50, you get a free item to choose out of here. So One of the things I want to tell you, one of the funnest things about being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or joining my team to be a discount shopper, there's no difference. You're still called a demonstrator, whether you're just going to shop for yourself and get a discount or you're going to make a business. But one of the funnest things is to be able to pre-order out of here a month ahead. On December 1st, we get to start pre-ordering out of here and earning free celebration. And I know this is backwards, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, maybe it's not on YouTube. I think it's not. Never mind. So I get to pre-order out of here. I got to pre-order from a select list of items because I went to On Stage. That's another benefit of attending Stampin' Up! Events, and anybody could go to On Stage, whether you're a business builder or a discount shopper. One of the great things is to be able to pre-order. I get to pre-order out of this entire catalog on December 1st. What? Yeah. And I get to earn celebration items starting December 1st. So for every $50 I spend, I get to choose an item out of here. And I just wanted to let you know, if you decide to join my team, whether you're going to build a business or be a discount shopper or something in between, it makes no difference to me. I do not discriminate. I treat all of my team members with the love they deserve, and I love them. You get to pre-order out of here December 1st too. So keep that in mind. If you want to give it a try, you get to choose $125 in any product you want for only $99. Plus you get a paper pumpkin kit. You get a 20% minimum discount on all your future orders. There's so many benefits. You get to be part of my team, and that includes a Stamp Happy Academy membership once you've placed your first discount order, all kinds of goodies. So you get all my online classes for free. It's crazy, crazy cool. So I just want to let you know, if you join my team, you could also, starting December 1st, you could use the items out of these new, okay, so let me start over. I don't want to mislead you. When you buy the starter kit, you don't earn celebration. Okay, so forget that. But you can put all of the things you want from this mini catalog into your starter kit. Plus, you can order more. So that's how that works. I just want to make sure everybody knew that. Now, we also have a team Christmas party coming up on December 13th. We're going to play some really fun games. We're going to play bingo, Stampin' Bingo, super fun. And there will be prizes, and no matter where you live in the country, you can be part of our team meetings, which I hold every single month. This one just happens to be a Christmas party. But the funnest part about my team meeting for me is show and tell. At the end of our meeting, we do creative stuff. We have demonstrations. We do mystery stamping. I do recognition. But for the, I just lost my train of thought because somebody was asking about a catalog. The best part at the end of every meeting is I let everybody show something they've made. And we usually have some type of a theme, like show us your fall cards, or show us a gift card holder, or show us your 3D items you've made. But everybody can participate because the meeting is held on Zoom. It's also live streamed to our private Facebook group. So being part of my team, fantastic. Just wanted to let you know that. Now, we have a brand new kit that just came out. It's called Timeless Greetings. It's $21. It includes 8 cards and envelopes, as well as a stamp set, an acrylic block, a little ink spot. This is one of the cards from that kit. We got to make these as our make and takes when we went to On Stage in Indianapolis. So I was pretty happy to be able to have these. Here's another one. Aren't they pretty? They're masculine. Great masculine card kit. And they have the die cuts in them. You can see this is a foil label. This is a die cut. This is a die cut. The printed paper, the fabulous envelopes. So that's a brand new kit that's available. You can find that in my online store. Polly just said she received her kit. Yay! So this is the Timeless Greetings kit, brand new in our store. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention to you, did you start your Christmas shopping yet? I did a little bit. Haley gave me a list for the kids, and I started throwing it in Amazon because tomorrow's Cyber Monday and there's some good deals. So I've got it loaded up, ready to hit that buy button on Amazon, and I will do some local shopping. I like to go to our local stores around here because I think you can get some really unique things that aren't so manufactured, right? So, hang on while I dive under my desk. One of my favorite things that I think is a really great kit is the magnetic Celebrate Today magnetic board. And I don't have my board up in here because I dropped it, and they don't do well when you throw them on the ground because I cracked it. So Steve's got it out in the garage to fix it. But this is what the kit looks like. It is a 12 by 12 frame, and it's just a little kit where you get to put all the goodies together. Like here's one of the little envelope pouches, and you just fold it up. You get these cute, let's see if I can handle this. There we go. Get these cute little envelopes. You get the little clips. You even get some tear and tape in here. There are different dies that you can add. This can be like a message board, these die cuts, which are pretty neat. I want to make sure I'm grabbing the different ones. So this is a kit that somebody can put together. It's very simple. You also get, oops, hang on, oh, good grief. Dang it. Don't leave your cardstock on the paper after you take it out. That's not cool. Look what I just did. I'll probably use this to make a card, but you get 2 different sheets, double-sided, to decide what you want to put in the background of your frame. All kinds of goodies in here. This kit is only $25. This makes a fantastic gift. It makes a great housewarming gift, but it makes a great gift for teenager, young adult, middle age, and old people. So, $25 for this kit. And again, it's called the Celebrate Today Magnetic Board Kit. You can find that in my online store. Then the other one that's fairly new. Great coworker gifts. Great idea, Connie. I love that. This is our birthday card organizer kit. This is another great gift. I always think of this as like, well, anybody really, but this is good for young adults because maybe they're just getting out of the house, and you can actually buy this and write all the family birthdays in it and give it as a gift, right? It's got lots of die cut things going on here for you to decorate up. And then you slide the cards that you make for everybody's birthday in these pockets, right? And then you write the, you know, like this is February, and you write the birthdays on the 1 through 31, whatever day they're on. This is a really pretty, fabulous gift. There are cards in here. Whoops. You get embellishments, you get dimensionals. There's no stamping with this. People can make their own cards with those die cuts. Here's some of the cards and envelopes. We get printed lined envelopes, so those are cool. All the instructions are right here, and again, this is what's included. Super duper simple. Instructions are just pictures right here. They're fabulous. So this is also $25, I think. $25? Yeah. The timeless greetings was $21. The frame was $25. Oh yeah, this is $25 too. It comes in this fantastic box that's nice to wrap. So just a couple ideas for Christmas. I need to get on that. I need to get my kids, all my kids. I need to ask them, give me your list, because we need to know, right? I need to know things. Okay, I'm going to put my carryover list over there. All right, we're ready to get to prizes. So thank you for your patience. And like I said, there are 3 ways. Oh, somebody's getting earbuds for Christmas. Stampin' Up gave us are they called iBuds? Like Apple earbuds. Oh my gosh, they're fantastic. And it's funny because I was talking to my nail technician and I needed some new earbuds. And I said, how do you like those ones that, you know, like the Apple ones? She's like, oh, they're fantastic. I said, I just don't think I'll pay for that. That's too much money. And Stampin' Up! Gave us a free pair and I love them. So I wouldn't pay for them, but they did. It was a gift. All right. There are 3 ways that you can win fabulous prizes with me. One of those ways is to leave a comment. So please make sure you leave a comment. If you've never watched or you haven't said hello yet, you can say anything. You can just say hello. You can say, you know, from AirPods. Yes, that's what it is, Rhonda. AirPods. Thank you. You can just say hello from New Jersey or whatever, but please make sure that you leave a comment so you can get entered in the drawing to win fabulous prizes. For leaving a comment on my last YouTube live, not live, because I did record something for you guys, but I was gone, right? So I just posted it last Sunday or the Sunday before. I have a half a pack of the perfectly penciled black and white, oh, hang on. Black and white designer series paper. I love this paper. I use this paper for my Brood for You kit class. Who's here from Lehigh Acres? Sharon. We spent a vacation in Lehigh Acres. Did I tell you that? We really liked it there. We were at the Lehigh Resort, maybe. We really enjoyed it. It was very nice. Do I still sell bow jigs? I certainly do. They're $10. Just pop me an email. My email address is Kelly, Kelly, at AStampAbove.com. Also, I'm going to give away these brushed metallic dots. And both of these, this is a 1/4 pack of the designer paper. Both of these are for Diane Regiset from Michigan. Diane, congratulations. I hope you're watching. So I'm going to get these out in the mail tomorrow. Next, for sharing my video or sharing my post that I say I'm going to be live on Facebook. Show us how to use the bow. Okay, so on the bow jig, I'm going to be using it tonight, but I have a video on YouTube. So if you just go to my YouTube channel, you just search on YouTube for Kelly Acheson, go to my channel. On your screen someplace is a search bar. It's a little magnifying glass, and you can type in bow, B-O-W, and that will bring up a video that shows you how to make a whole bunch of different bows and how to use that bow jig, or how to make your own bow jig. It tells you that too. So make sure you go check that out. Click on that share button. That really helps me out. It helps me grow my business. It helps get me to more people. And for sharing my last YouTube live, not live, I have a pack of that a 1/4 pack of the perfectly penciled designer series paper. I also have a pack of the real red and garden green beautiful ribbon just in time for Valentine's Day or Christmas. And a packet of our Stampin' Spritzers. Whoa, right? These are going out to Sherry Moreau of Vermont. Congratulations, Sherry. You're going to get some fun mail this week. Last but not least, you guys, the 3rd way that you can win fabulous prizes from me is by placing an order. So everybody who placed an order from last time I was on until this time got entered in a drawing to win. I had this bundle, the World Map Dies and the Beautiful World stamp set. This is a fantastic bundle. This was donated, and I didn't put their name on it who donated it. So it could have been Sandra Marin, but I'm not positive. I did say who donated it when I opened my mail. So I'm so sorry. You know I have a terrible memory. I'm trying to do better by putting notes on everything, but that gets tedious too, right? So this bundle is going out to Adele Reed from Minnesota for you won the drawing for placing an order. So congratulations, Adele. I hope you're watching or you watch the replay, but I will have those all ready to go in the mail tomorrow. So I did not get a deer. I don't usually get a deer. I'm just kind of along for the fun. No, I have a gun, but yeah, deer are kind of elusive to me. You know what my mom said though? We spent several days sitting in her palace. If you guys saw that on Facebook, whoa, right? Oh, it's amazing. My brother got the metal stairs. It's like metal stairs from a business, like a warehouse. Metal, sturdy, fabulous stairs go all the way to the top. They're not slippery at all. They're spaced properly. Her other stairs were too short, and so with big, clunky, heavy winter boots on, it was treacherous to get up and down to her stand. But my brother got this whole set of stairs from his work. They were throwing them away. And so he brought them up to my mom's house, and him and my husband, my other brother, and maybe somebody else installed those new stairs on her palace deer stand. And man, is that nice. So we were sitting in the deer stand. We sat in there many days. And my mom just looked over at me and she said, we laugh and laugh. That's probably why I never see anything. We did see deer though. But we laugh and giggle and goof around and eat. We eat everything. We make so much crammed into our lunch bag because we're just bored, right? And my mom looked over at me and she said, you know, I really enjoy this time with you. And I was like, this is why I get up at 5:15 in the morning because I won't do that for anything other than hunting or flying someplace tropical. I do have limits, right? So I'm looking here. Eris is asking me if I have team members from every state now. It's pretty close to Eris. I've never really gone through my team list to see if I have every state. I don't think I have Alaska. So anybody out there in Alaska want to join my team, you could maybe make me complete. But I do have Hawaii, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm getting a little nasally again. Do I have any team members in New Hampshire? Perhaps. I would really have to go look. I can't even remember who sent me that fabulous bundle, so I can't remember things like that. You're giving me way too much credit. Okay. I'm ready to turn this baby around. Now, when we get done stamping tonight, and I have some great projects for you. I have mail to share with you. I love sharing my mail with you. I get just the most beautiful cards in the mail. I also have my goodies from OnStage that I want to share with you, but hang on, I'm trying to get my messages to come up. Noreen says, enjoy the time with your mom. Her mom passed away last year and her dad 2 years ago. I bet you do miss them dearly. I lost my dad back in 2012, and that was really rough. I'm a daddy's girl, and we were really close, and he was like this with my daughter Haley. Like, ugh, that was horribly hard. It was probably one of the hardest things ever, right? So, Green Bay 0, Philly 13. Big surprise. Gosh. So I have a bunch of stuff to share with you, but the first thing I wanted to share with you before we turn the camera around is, check out the shirt. Shenanigans Coordinator. Is this not the cutest shirt ever? And note the leopard print and matching shoes. Just saying. So I got this as a gift from one of my team members, Mary Snowman. She brought this to OnStage and gave it to me, and I'll show you the beautiful card in the gift bag that she got with it, or gave to me. But I had to bring out my shoes because these are like summer shoes. I can't wait to wear this when we go to Florida. So I'm like totally going to be styling. I just had to share with you my Shenanigans Coordinator because that is what I do, right? So Mary said that's why she's watching me instead of the Packers because, yeah, they kind of stink, right? Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's see, what are we going to make first? I think what we're going to do you guys, hang on, you guys, I'll let you, I shouldn't really turn my butt around like that, should I? It's rude. Do you guys remember the angel that I got from Lori Watts? I got a paper angel a few weeks ago, and I said, remember the paper angel? I said that I would show you how to make this. So today I figured it out. I'm going to share it with you. I'm so excited. I can't hardly wait because it really is quite easy. And I think they're so spectacular. I've got a whole bunch of ideas with them that I'll share with you too. And I did notice that Molly, with her little Post-it notes and stuff, that I have Sharpie marker on my desktop. So we're going to have a little chat about that. I was not too happy about that. Anyways, she'll go, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'll go, well, it's okay, but just don't do that again. Right? That's what I say. All right, let me get my iPad over here. I am going to take off my glasses that I can read the comments with and put my real glasses on, which I can't read any comments. I hate doing that. And, oh, Sarah says she didn't get a notification tonight. So Sarah, do you get notifications from YouTube? I would be interested to know that. I think you probably should. Rubbing alcohol, Becky says we'll clean that up. Okay, I knew something would. Oh, and Magic Eraser, Ann says, I knew something would, but I just couldn't remember which, but I'll get it cleaned up. I need to clean all my blocks too because they're yucky. They're ginky. Yeah, so for those of you coming in late, if you missed the beginning of this, you really need to go back and watch it when we're done because it's pretty hysterical. Just, you know, don't wet your pants. Just saying. All right, let's flip this around. And hopefully I don't mess anything up. The last thing that I am going to share with you before we get started here is my Stamp Happy Academy. Now, remember I said, if you join my team, when you place your first discount order, you get a basic membership for free. You're on my team. And that's a huge benefit because there are over 70 online classes on here right now. They're all included when you join my team. But if you're already on somebody else's team, basic membership is $19.95. You get 4 new online classes every month. Plus, you get included in some special events throughout the year, like our catalog kickoff parties. Those are free to you. Premium membership is $34.95. It includes a Stamp Happy live class, 3 of them every month, and 4 online classes added every month, and the special events like catalog kickoff parties. You're going to find the Stamp Happy Academy website. Just type in stamphappyacademy.ning.com in a Google search, and you will come to it. All the details are on there, okay? You can go check it out. So 3 live classes every single month with the basic membership. And you could also do a premium membership and get the 3 live classes. I'm sorry, stop. 3 live classes with a premium membership, not 3 live classes per month plus 3 online classes that are loaded onto the website and the events, or you can get just the live classes for $20, okay? Now, when you get to the website, up in the top right-hand corner, it's going to say sign up or sign in. You're going to click on sign up. You're not obligating yourself to anything there. You're just creating an account. Like if you come on YouTube, you have to create an account. If you go to Kohl's, you should create an account. You will create an account, and then there's going to be some selections, whether you want a basic or premium membership. Then, once you get your membership, Stamp Happy Academy, you would click on that, and you will see some events and our classes. So when you hover over this, a drop-down menu, then you can click the items, okay? And here's a close-up of that. There's also a follow on the website. So you can click on that, and every time we add something new to it, it will actually send you an email. Here's one of our classes here, has a PDF file. You just click on that, it opens right up, and you get all the card ideas. So if you have any questions about Stamp Happy Academy, please let me know. If you're a stamper, this is probably one of the best gifts you can buy yourself or have somebody else buy it for you. But it really is fantastic. It's a lot of fun. Okay, here's what we're going to do, you guys. We're going to make, what's happening here? We are going to make the angel. And to make the angel, I am going to be using the Festive Foils Designer Series paper. These are in the Holiday Mini Catalog. And, oh, one thing I forgot to tell you, our catalogs are going to have new dates. Our mini catalog is only, our new spring mini catalog will go from the 5th of January to the 1st of May. Celebration will go from the 5th of January till the end of February. We are no longer having a fall or summer celebration, just one celebration a year. And our annual catalog, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe it starts on May 1st. So that's going to come a little sooner. And then our holiday mini catalog is going to, I think, come a little later in the year. So just so you know, dates are a changing. So the Packers scored. That's great. Now it's 13-7. Thank you guys for the update. So these are our festive foils, and they are foil. You can see there's gold dots in there. We've got red snowflakes, and we've got soft succulent snowflakes here. These are beautiful. They're single-sided. You get 2 of each sheet in 3 different colors. These are $10. And again, they're called festive foils. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get out all our little goodies. I'm going to show you a little mistake that I made so you don't repeat it. I always like to share those things with you because if I can save you a little bit of frustration, by golly, I'm going to do it. I've also got mini glue dots here. I've got tear and tape. Very important that your adhesive is very strong. Yvette says, one celebration sad. I know it is sad. And I go both ways on that. While it's sad, I will miss having that second one. I have to tell you that with a new annual catalog, a holiday mini catalog, and a celebration, it was like a killer for demonstrators because it's just so much to keep up with. It was really, really hard. So I will miss it, but on the other hand, I think it's a good thing. We're going to be using the beautiful gold shimmer ribbon. Can you guys see that shimmer? Oh my goodness, it is delightful. As well as the Simply Elegant trim, which comes in silver and gold. Okay, let me get this out. You guys are gonna love these. They're so, so pretty. So what we're gonna do here is I've already cut my piece of paper 6 by 12. We're going to bring it into our Simply Scored. How many of you guys have a scoreboard? These are super nice, especially for when you're doing lots of scoring. So you're going to put your short edge against your backboard, and you're going to score at 1/2-inch increments all the way across. Cheryl says she loves hers. Yay! Sharon loves it. Polly, Sherry. Oh, we got so many people. So I'm going to score at 1/2-inch increments. And I find that it works really well for me to keep my stylus, has a big end and a little end, to keep my stylus down like this versus up like this. It's too easy to skip when you're up like this. When I leave my hand on the paper and go like this, I have a much easier time. So we're scoring, whoops, see, I just skipped. We're scoring at 1/2-inch increments. I am hungry. I can't believe I'm hungry. So my mom, usually I forget to do this, but I asked my mom, I'm like, did you want to send me home with some of Thanksgiving dinner? Because I always forget when it's time for me to leave. And then after I'm gone, she yells at me because nobody's going to eat all that food. I'm going to turn this around because it's just easier for me to score out here than it is to try and hold the paper and score in here. So you don't have to do that, but it's just easier. So I asked my mom for, all the Thanksgiving stuff. So I got stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy and a homemade green bean casserole. And did I say stuffing and turkey? And lo and behold, I got home with everything and unpacked it and put it in the fridge. And my mom messages me. She's like, oh, and cranberries, jelly cranberry sauce. My mom messages me and she says, did I put your Ziploc bag of cranberries in the bag and also my glass bowl? Because she can't find her cranberry sauce. And sure enough, she not only got me some to go, she also put hers in my bag. I felt terrible because as she was batching it all up, I didn't have the cranberry sauce in there. And she says to me, do you want some cranberry sauce? I'm like, yeah, because I was just thinking once I get back home, I'm going to have to go to the store and get the cranberry sauce because you can't eat all this stuff without the cranberry sauce. So she gave all of it to me and I felt terrible because then she didn't have any. So we're going to put this in here and we're going to score this. I'm trying to get this up here. We're going to score this at, or I'm sorry, we're going to cut this now at 6 inches. So to make this project, this angel, you need 2 pieces of 6 by 6. Okay. Now, rather than cut these in 6 by 6 and score one of them and then score the other one, leave it 6 by 12 and score them at the same time. What? Brilliant, right? Okay. Once you get them scored, now we have to do the accordion folding. And, oh, and I have to tell you about my nails. See this? Nails broke off. This one split over here when I was trying to pick it off because it broke. I'm going in to get my nails and toes done on Friday. Yeah, I know I'm kind of spoiling myself, but I've been working pretty hard and I figure I deserve it. Although I've been on, gone for 2 weeks. So, but don't forget, my trip to Iowa and Indianapolis was a working trip. So I was still working then, but I did just have the week off at my mom's house. But the nails must be done. So you're gonna, that finger really hurts too. You're going to go back and forth and you're just gonna make the accordion thing happen here. However that works good for you. Make sure your score lines are straight. And I feel like this is getting a little off kilter. And don't worry about that. See how it's like kind of weird? I just kind of force it back, okay? Because, we're not perfect. These are homemade things. Homemade things are hard to be perfect, right? So I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to bone folder both sides. This is what we have. Just like that. Okay. Marcia says I absolutely deserve to be pampered. I love you, Marcia. I know, and I have a gift certificate for a massage. And gosh, I had one gift certificate for a year because I never had time to go get a massage. And the one time I made an appointment at the place, then they called me back a day later and said, oops, sorry, we double booked. Can you come next week? No, I'm out of town next week. So it's the end of that. But it took me like a year to get in there, and oh, it was glorious. So I have another gift certificate. And if I don't use them, my husband gets mad and he won't get them for me anymore. So I need to, oops, look what I did there. I need to get on the massage gift certificates because Christmas is coming and maybe he'll give me another one. I really do love the massages. Okay, here we go. Do you guys like massages? Some people don't like to be touched. I like touches, hugs, the whole deal. Okay, here we go. So we've got 2 just like this. So now what we're going to do, you guys, is I'm going to bring in my ruler and I'm going to measure 4 inches. Or you could put a mark on your paper, however you want to do it. But I'm going to measure 4 inches of tear and tape because when you put this on, you only want it to go up 4 inches. Or 2 inches from the top, or however you want to say it. You want to leave 2 inches without tear and tape, okay? So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do a little reinforcement. So let me grab my take your pick tool here. And so anyways, the whole Thanksgiving story came about because I'm hungry. So how can I be hungry? Like at 4 o'clock, I went down and had a whole Thanksgiving dinner for Pete's sakes. Yeah, I don't know how I could be hungry. So I put a little reinforcement on right there. And then I'm going to do a little reinforcement right here so it matches up with that reinforcement. And you'll see why I'm doing that in just a minute. I don't think that glue will work for this. I could be wrong. But I just feel like you really need something pretty sturdy here. So here comes our reinforcement. Now, I took this gold Simply Elegant trim and I cut off 9 inches. So I have that right here. Now, if yours, like this is kind of the last of my rolls, so it's pretty twirly, which is usually great, but maybe not so much for this. What I tried when I was making my samples is I took this like I was curling ribbon and I just kind of straightened it out. So now it's not so curly. Just a little tip there. And, you know, it doesn't really matter because this will hang on something, but it bothered me. Figure, well, if it bothered me, it might bother you too. So I took about 1 inch of that and I put it on this tear and tape. And then it's going to just hang up here like this. This is what you're going to hang your ornament from. So now I'm going to bring this back together. I'm going to bring this back together. And remember, we have a little bit of reinforcement right there that's going to go on this trim. So, oops, hang on. Here we go. I'm just going to match up this end down here because the rest of it will just fit where it's supposed to go. There we go. So now what we have, make sure I get that pinched together good, is this. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep this folded up and we're going to, that 2 inches that we did not put tear and tape on, right? My tape I can see ends right here. So I'm going to put my fingers up to there and I'm going to take this and I'm going to bend it over. And don't let that scare you. It was a little intimidating at first. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to ruin it. But no, you're not. And I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to hold this right up here, push these together so they're good. And I'm going to bend that over right there. Looks a little bit bigger. Let's twist that baby down. There we go. Okay, so this is what we have. Looks pretty stupid, right? Don't worry. There's more. Now I'm going to take some tear and tape. And I'm going to put it, and I like to put it on the seam, you know, because it's not big enough to cover this whole thing. But I put it towards, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, the front. I put it towards the front. So I've got that on there. And then I'm going to take another piece. And it doesn't matter that it goes beyond your fold because it's just going to be doubled up then. And again, I'm going to put it towards the fold because that's where my front is. There we go. Pinch it down good. And now we're going to take that off. And we're going to take this and we're going to add it. We're going to glue it to that side. Oh, and there's one of your little sleeves or wings. I call them wings in the PDF. Don't forget. Oh, I was going to show you a PDF. Where did that go? Oh, maybe it's down below. There will be a PDF that you can save to your device or you can print out for this with pictures and all the ingredients, what I use, the name of all the stuff. Okay, look at that. Ah, and you're like, oh, that's still kind of weird, Kelly. Yep, it is. Hang tight. Get this junk thrown away. Now we're going to tie a bow. Oh, with your gold shimmer ribbon, you use 9 inches of this trim. You're going to use 9 inches of the gold shimmer ribbon. I already have that done. For those of you that were asking about my bow jig, this is a bow jig. Here's how you tie a bow. You wrap it around those 2 nails, and then you're going to cross it over. Whichever one is on the top needs to go underneath, in between, and back over the top. And then you just tie it in a single knot right here. And this is when you can adjust it. Make sure that this is in the middle. Want to make sure it's laying nice. Get it nice and snug, and voila. If anybody would like a bow jig, they are $10. That is what it costs me to buy them from the guy that makes them and the shipping. So that includes shipping. Or you can make your own. And that video I told you about, it tells you exactly how to do it. It's pretty simple. You just need a block of wood and a drill and some nails. Okay, here's our pretty little bow. Perfect bow every time. And now we're going to add that with a mini glue dot. And that's going to go right on the front of my angel. Ah. Okay, now I did not have time to go to a store and get some wooden balls. These are beads. They're wooden beads. And I did not have time to go to the store and get any of these. So I'm beheading this angel. I know I'm going to hell, but you know, it's all in the name of paper crafting. And this is about a 5/8 inch bead. At first I was calling it a wooden ball, and I'm like, what the heck is a wooden ball? But if you put this up on a ruler, it's about 5/8 from end to end. And then you take your string. Oh my good Lord. Look at how cute this is, you guys. And then that paper has that beautiful metallic embossed foil. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? Oh, I know. Green Bay is 14. Yay! The Eagles are only 13. Thanks, Verna. Okay, so again, this was from Lori Watts. She sent me this beautiful angel. I have beheaded her so that I could show you how to make it. Now, thank you guys. Here are angels without a head. I have to get some wooden beads. Here's another one with the other color that's available. Whoops, whoops. And here is a soft succulent. So we have a crushed curry, a soft succulent, and a cherry cobbler. I know, aren't they fun, you guys? So what am I going to do with these? Well, besides the obvious, hanging these on my tree or any place else for decoration. One thing I love to do when I'm wrapping presents is I will wrap a present and I will tie some ribbon on it, and then I like to put an ornament or some type of a little decoration on it, right? So you could definitely put this on there. Not only will it be a beautiful ornament for the present or the gift bag, but it's also can be taken off and used as an ornament on the tree, right? So if you're going to make these, before you do all the accordion stuff, I would maybe put your initials on here in the year, because it's always fun when I love homemade ornaments, and I can tell you where each and every one of them came from over the last 40 years that I have accumulated. And I just think that would be really neat, because some of my favorites are paper crafts or things that you really wouldn't expect to last that long, but they have, because I take really good care of them. So that is how I made Lori Watts' cute little angel. She used the glitter ribbon, she used baker's twine, and she used the gnome paper to make hers, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then I used the festive foils and the golds. So you've got several different ideas here. Get yourself some wooden beads and make yourself some beautiful, beautiful package decorations, gift bags, packages. You could make up a set of these and give them to somebody who maybe is younger and doesn't have a lot of Christmas ornaments or whatever. You guys know, I know you guys are creative that way too. Scoreboard, Simply Scored, this is called. These are fabulous. I think I want to say they're $30, but they are fantastic. Love them. Okay. Let me grab, we're going to change everything out here. Oh, I was going to tell you what not to do. So when I made my first one, I taped the two together and I got a little ahead of myself, and I didn't leave the 2 inches at the top to fold the arms down. And so once I did that, you can't really pull this apart, because it's the top of your arm and it will tear it, right? So that's what you'd be looking for on the top, or you'd be looking at. So this is shot, but maybe I could do something else with it. Oh, I know, I can show you guys something really cool too. You can make rosettes out of these too. I didn't even think about this, but I'm going to show you now. We're going to put this down here, and I'm going to cut it at 3 inches. Let's see if I can get that done without making a mess of things. How about that? This is going to be hard. There we go. Maybe I got it. We'll see. So this is how you make rosettes. Where'd that tear and tape go? Let me grab this. This is another really pretty thing. We made a ton of these great big ones when Haley graduated high school. We made a whole bunch of these and hung them up in the garage in like a rainbow of colors. We also took the plastic cheapo dollar tablecloths that you get at the dollar store in a rainbow of colors, and we gathered them up at the top and hung them from the ceiling to make kind of a wall in a, you know, yucky garage. It was beautiful. It was a great way to decorate. It was, you know, pretty inexpensive. The tablecloths are $1 a piece. Didn't take that many of them, but it was pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna take this and we're gonna, oh shoot, hang on. I gotta put some more of this. Well, I'm just gonna use glue, but you would use tear and tape. So I need this to go over here, so I need some glue on here. All right, so we're gonna pop this right in here so we keep the, oh shoot, hang on. So we keep the accordion thing going. You know what I mean? All right, let me get my fingers cleaned off here. Okay, so, oh, I think this is still too big. Let me cut it again. This is 3 inches. Maybe I'm just crazy. I can't do this. Now I'm gonna cut it at 1.5. We might just throw this away when we're done. Okay, here's our little accordion thing. And we're gonna put it all back together. Okay, there we go. That's all accordioned. And then you can take it and you can go like this. You guys know what I mean? Oh, well, that doesn't look nice. Forget it. You know what I mean though, right? I think it needed to be longer than 6 inches. It needed to be longer, and then you smush it down like that. Let me grab it again so I can show you. It needed to be longer, and then you tape it together, and it just kind of goes like this, and it makes a real pretty little rosette, but mine was too short. So anyways, that's what you can do with your leftovers. All right, now we're on to bigger and better things. Well, not better, but I got some more fun stuff. And everything always doesn't go how you intend it to go, does it? Well, that's just a little afterthought anyways. Okay, we are going to be using Snowman Magic. For those of you that received my 12 Weeks of Holidays series, I'm going to show you how I made the card and the gift box for that, because I didn't do a video. So, and for those of you that didn't get it, well, you're going to see how to make this because it's pretty stinking cute, if I do say so myself. All right, I have got polished pink, smoky slate, and memento black ink. I've got some rhinestones here. I have the Snowman Magic stamp set and matching snowman dies. And where's my cardstock? Right here. Hang on. I have cardstock. Here we go. Lots of cardstock. So I've got some scraps in here, lots of little bits and pieces, but I think you're going to love this because it's so cool. Oh, the paper may be too stiff, Diane said. I really think that wasn't the problem. I know what you're saying, but I think it just needed to be longer before I glued it together. I think if I would have taken this piece and glued it to that other piece to make it longer, it would have done the rosette thing because they're really pretty. Anyways, okay. We are going to be using the beautiful snowflake vellum, you guys. This is so pretty. This is a specialty paper, and it comes 12 by 12. You get an iridescent snowflake. You get iridescent polka dots. You get 2 of each sheet, I think. And then this is flocked polka dots and flocked snowflakes. These are so, so pretty. Let me check and see how much you get. You get 6 sheets. So you get, I don't know, you get 2 of each. Yeah, 2 of 3 different. Oh, that was 4 designs. Huh. Well, I think you get 2 of each. You guys know that's going to make me crazy, so I got to look it up. That didn't make any sense. Snowflake vellum is on page 40. Look at how tattered my catalog is. Page 40. You get 6 sheets, 2 each of 3 designs. Okay, I see. You get 2, 4 snowflakes and 2 polka dots. That's what it looks like to me. So, anyways, we got that down. Now, that snowflake vellum is absolutely beautiful, but we're going to be using this polka dot one, okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to, and I have, oh, well, I'll show you just a minute, the download, the PDF download that you can get off my website. So I've got a piece of our thick basic white. This is 5.5 by 8.5. Vicky, I think it's Vicky, right? Vicky Buller hasn't done anything with her snowflake vellum yet. Well, you're going to love this because it's just a really pretty card. Next, we're going to take our polished pink. This is 4 by 5.25, and then I cut my vellum at 3 3/4 by 5. And that's going to go on here, but we're not going to adhere that yet because we're going to wait and see where we can put the glue under what we're going to do on the front. That's going to go like that. Then I also cut a piece of the polished pink at a half, no, oh, let me measure this. I didn't write this down. This is going to be 5/8 by 5.5. And then this is going to be a 1/2 inch by 5.5. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my silicone mat and I'm going to add a little glue here. I like to do this when I'm using something that I don't want the glue to show through on. Grab my glue sponge dauber. Ugh, oh, let's go like this. I'm going to go like this. Just gonna kind of rub this on here so there won't be any glue splotches. And then I'm gonna put this right on here. And now I don't see globs of glue, right? And this is just a really nice way. It's an easy way. It uses up scraps to add to the inside of our card. Now, you can make Christmas cards with this, right? But what we're going to make is thank you cards, a whole set of them, and a box to put them in, which is a fantastic gift idea. And I love making gifts for my friends and family for Christmas because I've got all these supplies. And of course, I love to have a purpose. And oh, Sarah says she uses a sponge and liquid glue to cover the entire back of the vellum and you can't see the glue. I love doing it that way. I think that's a great way to work it. All right. So then we're going to take this piece, and this is a piece of basic white. This says it's 4 5/8 by 3 3/8. Oh yeah, that's right. 4 5/8 by 3 3/8, and we're going to get those dies out. We're going to take this and we're going to center it on this layer so you have the same margin all the way around, and we're going to die cut that. And I have already done that here. That's going to go on the front of our card. So far, so good, right? Oh, I got an envelope here. Then we're going to do a little stamping. And I'm going to grab, oh, I can use a much smaller scrap than that. Hang on, I made a whole bunch of scraps earlier. That means I made a mistake when I was cutting for that kit. So I have lots of white about this size. We're going to take our smoky slate and we're going to stamp that adorable little bunny rabbit. Oh, Cynthia says if you use the adhesive sheets under the vellum, you can't see it either. Well, that's really good to know. I've never tried that. I like that idea a lot. Okay, so there's our smoky slate. Now we have a bunch of die cutting to do. So let's get these little buggers out. Now, in this set of dies, you get 21 different dies in here. I'm going to use the Snowman. I'm just going to die cut a snowman. I'm not going to stamp him, but you could because there's a stamp for it. And oh, we need to use our polished pink, and we need to stamp a hat. So we'll also, oops, we'll also try stamping like a professional and stamp a hat. And then we've got crumb cake and soft suede. So our crumb cake scrap, we're going to do a tree. And there are two different sets of snowman arms in here. One is just for die cutting. The other set is for stamping the arms. So you could stamp them and then die cut the stamped images, which I think is pretty neat. You have both options. We're going to die cut our bunny rabbit. And then we're going to die cut our little hat. So we're going to get all of this stuff done. And I have already done that up ahead of time, so you didn't have to wait for me. Yay, Kelly. Let me put all these away so I don't lose them. And this one, and this one. But there's a top hat in here. There's like a little garden hat. We got sunglasses, we got faces, we got all stars, hearts, a bird, a nose, just all kinds of great stuff, some beautiful sentiments. So once we get all of these die cut, now we have a little bit more stamping to do. So I'm going to grab that Memento black ink pad, and I'm going to stamp my snowman face. There we go. And then I'm going to grab the scarf, and we're going to ink that up in the polished pink. I got to stand up, make sure I can get this on here, right? Here we go. Oh, thank you guys for blocking the, you know. Yeah, I don't think we're too interested, are we, in what they have to give us? Okay, so here's all our little bits and pieces. Now, one thing I want to do to my little bunny rabbit is I've got the light petal pink. And I am going to color in that little ear on my bunny rabbit. That's all I needed. That was it. And then you could use your Stampin' Blend marker, or you could use your Stampin' Write marker. And I need pumpkin pie for my snowman nose. Either one will work just fine. All right, here comes teeny weeny little bit of glue at the top of my snowman to put that cute little hat on there. And I'm gonna grab my dimensionals. Got regular and minis. Put a mini right there, and I put it right over the hat, seam, and the head so that my snowman hat will not fall off in any way, shape, or form. Okay, then we have to do some arms. And I think what I'll do is I'll just put a little glue dot here and a little glue dot there and add my crazy little arms. They have a little circle on the end that makes it a little bit easier. To put the glue on. Have something to glue, I should say. Okay. So, help! There's my snowman. And then we're going to do our bunny. Now, before we do anything else with our bunny, I want to hit my bunny with a little bit of Wink of Stella. And I just think a sparkly bunny makes all the difference. There we go. And I know that's hard for you guys to see in the camera, but it's there. Okay, and then I'm gonna set that aside. Okay, here we go. We're ready to do some things. So first thing I'm gonna do, remember I didn't glue down my vellum. I'm gonna take this and glue it to the vellum. And then you could do like what Sarah said, use a sponge. You could use a sponge dauber and your silicone mat. I'm just going to add a few dots of glue to some of my snowflakes. And now I'm going to center this on here. I just love this snowflake frame. I think it's so pretty. We're going to do something really neat with it too on the box that we're going to make for this set of cards. Okay, so now we can turn this over and we can add some glue to the back of our vellum layer and glue this to our polished pink layer. And you could do a rainbow of colors for your cards. You know, you could do some pink ones, you could do some light blue ones, you could do whatever. You can make a whole bunch of different pretty colors because snowflakes don't have to always be on blue or purple, right? And make sure I got, oops, that's my envelope. I was just going to make sure that I had it the right way. Here comes my front layer. Super easy, right? Yeah. Yvette said she didn't think she would like this bundle, but I know they're stinking adorable, right? Here comes our tree. Remember we did our crumb cake tree. I have to get out a baby wipe, you guys, because my fingers are sticky and everything's sticking to me now. Get that glue off of there. Set that over there so I don't ruin my card. Who's done that? Yeah. You'll love it when you set your card in it and it gets the end all jacked up. It's ginky. Okay, just a little bit of glue on my tree. I'm going to put my tree right here. Make sure your tree's straight. And then we're going to put our bunny over top of our tree. So I'm going to add a dimensional to the back of my bunny. And I'm going to put that right here. Yay! And then here comes our little snowman. And we're going to put that right in here. Now, you could put your snowman on dimensionals or not on dimensionals, completely up to you. The only thing that we have left is our sentiment. And I said that I was making thank you cards. And this is going to be a set of thank you cards that I'm going to give to one of my friends or family members. Hang on, I got to stand up again. So that I'm going to give these for Christmas, so that they can have thank you cards to thank people for their Christmas presents. Isn't that just brilliant? And I'm going to add some glue. Now, this little tiny piece is a 1/2 inch by 2. Well, it's going to be as long as you need it to be, but it's a 1/2 inch. And then the layer under it is, I'm sorry, it's, oh, let me measure it. I think I said 3/8 of an inch. This is, yeah, 3/8 on the white, 3/8 inch, and then a 1/2 inch on the pink. That sounds better. So however long you need it to be, and I'm just going to cut that like that. And then I think I'll use mini glue dots or mini dimensionals. Gosh, I made this a long time ago, you guys. It's hard for me to even remember how. I made this, I think, back in September because I had to have it done for a virtual group that I'm in for the 12 weeks of holidays. Had to be in really early. And then I'm going to put this right in here. Look at how cute it is. Okay. We have some rhinestones here. Yep, because we need just a little bit more bling. And I thought the perfect place for these little rhinestones would be right in the center of just a few of these snowflakes. You don't have to do all of them, or you can if you want. It's completely up to you. Look at how cute that is. What do you guys think? The inside is I left it plain because I've got my thank you on the front, and then I can write in here. Thank you for the amazing, fabulous gift. I love my new car. Boy, that girl dreams big. If you're going to dream, I say go big or go home, right? Okay, so here's our snowman. Now, the other thing that I wanted to do. So, where's my other, hang on. The box, for the box, and I'll show that to you in just a second. I used a snowflake, just any snowflake, but I grabbed a snowflake, the smallest snowflake from the Joyful Flurry. And then what I did is I took a piece of printer weight paper and I wanted to just stamp up the flap on my envelope. So I tuck it in here, and I'm going to do that with the polished pink. It's just stamp a bunch of snowflakes around. So yeah, I was wondering today if Steve was going to come home. Usually he like gets me all happy that he's going to be gone for a while. Isn't that mean? But it's true. You know, it's just kind of nice being home alone once in a while. And I know for those of you who are home alone all the time, it's not that cool. But you know what I'm saying. And I'm sorry, but it is what it is, right? He always says like, oh, I'm going to be gone for 3 days. And he comes home after 1. And I'm like, seriously? So I expected him to come home today, but he didn't. So he must be having fun at South Park all by himself. So here's our cute envelope, our cute card. And now, hang on, where did my bin? Oh, I know where it is. Now we're going to do something else. We're going to make the box. And this box is super easy because it is prefabbed, just like a prefabbed house. We are going to be using these fabulous, do I have instructions for this? Yes. I just want to make sure I give you guys the right dimensions and stuff. These fabulous craft gift boxes. You get 10 of these in a pack for $10. And the cool thing is that they're food safe. So while we're going to put cards in them, you could put cookies in them. You could put homemade candy. Who makes homemade candy? Who has homemade? Who makes homemade candy? You like to you give it for gifts or just have it to eat? Peggy says her husband had COVID this week and he was quarantined to the pool house. So she's been alone all week. Good for you. I'm sorry your husband had COVID. That sucks. Okay. Here's what's going to happen here. We are going to, oops, I need to, oh shoot, I didn't wet this. I've been gone for a long time. I didn't wet it. So we're going to take our snowflake from that Joyful Flurry set. I'm going to clean it off. Oh, Betty says she makes peanut brittle, fudge, peppermint bark, all kinds of snacks. You know what? I go crazy at Christmas time. Crazy. Homemade Christmas cookies, cutout cookies. I make homemade caramels. I make cashew brittle, which is really good. And all kinds of candies, all kinds of cookies. The Andy's Mint cookies. Oh my gosh, the kids love those. Sometimes I make snickerdoodles. Oh my goodness, right? Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to take our white craft pad. I know Sherry says caramels, yum. They are the best ever caramels. And we are going to stamp. This is my front, my lid, and it's already got a window in it. And again, these are food safe. So you can get some of those. Whoops, that's kind of dry. You can get some of those little foily things that you can put candies in, you know. They have them at various stores. You can get some of those. And you can put your candies in here, or you could make some fudge. Does anybody make fudge? My dad, what did Sarah say? Making a Christmas candy charcuterie board. That'll be fun. I saw all the different I was going to say Halloween, but Thanksgiving charcuterie boards. I think I'm saying that right. Haley's baby shower was a giant one. And Sarah Simon is on here. She helped make all of that. It was amazing. But all the turkey charcuterie boards were so cute, right? People were so crafty. Loved it. Okay, so here is snowflakes everywhere. Hang on, my crown is falling off. Nobody can stamp like that. You must keep your crown on. All right. And I did the back just because it's a finished look. Then it doesn't look like, oh, you forgot to do something. But whatever. You can do whatever you want. You could even stamp the inside if you want. You know that our ink is not, it's not poison or anything. I don't know what you call it. It's not, it's safe also. Okay, that looks great. Let me get that closed. Okay, so here is our fantastic box. Now, the cool thing about these craft gift boxes is they already even have tape on them. You just peel the tape off and fold everything together. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to put a sentiment on here. And hang tight because I have to kind of look at something. So I wanted to put a sentiment on here. And I wanted to emboss it. Now, I highly recommend you have to have non-toxic. That's what I meant, Judy. Thank you. Sometimes words are really hard. Toffee. I make toffee too. Love toffee. Butterfinger and coal. I don't know what that is. That sounds really good. Okay. Oh, I see Tammy said non-toxic too. Thanks, you guys. My dad had a fantastic fudge recipe, homemade, cocoa, the whole deal. I mean, it's all homemade. It doesn't have any manufactured anything in it. It's our favorite. You're going to take your embossing buddy and you're going to rub it on your window, okay? Then we're going to take our Versamark ink pad and it's the most magical time of the year. How stinking cute is that? I love that saying. And then I'm going to grab my white embossing powder. Before I forget to tell you this, if you jack this part up, I know I always say that, jack this up. If you mess this part up and it gets stupid on you, don't panic because you can wipe off the Versamark and you can wipe off the embossing powder with a baby wipe, let it dry, reapply your Stampin' Embossing Buddy, and start over. Because I had to do that on my sample that I made because I wasn't thinking. Now, one of the things that I really like, because when you're using Versamark, whoops, look at that. When you're using Versamark on acetate, it's slippery, right? Anytime you stamp on acetate, it is slippery. Hang on while I do something with these magnets so they don't kill me. Okay, so, I'll need them. God, I didn't go too far with them. I'm going to put one here and one here just to hold this in place. Okay, so I decided what would be really good is to use my Stamparatus so that I could place this in here. I can put it on my grid marks. I can get my words straight. It won't slip when I stamp it, right? Because that's always the worst part. So here we go. Okay. We're going to push this back in place. And now we're going to ink up with our Versamark. We're going to stamp this on our acetate window. And then we're going to take this out of here. Whoops. And apply our embossing powder. Ah! Did you see what I just did? Oh, goodness. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, I'm like, oh my Lord, that didn't happen to me last time. Okay, let me clean up this little mess that I just made, right? Right on the floor. Now, we've got this nice little brush in here. So, I did not have this. It didn't stick like this last time, but it's not too bad. I don't know if I like this. Look, I just messed it up. So here's what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll do that a little bit more. Ready? Don't worry. Now, I'm going to take that baby wipe. I'm going to write that up. I'm going to dry that off. And we're going to try this again. Because that didn't work. I didn't like that at all. Like I said, I didn't have any trouble doing this when I did it before. So, let's try it again. And I was just kidding when I said my magnets would kill me, but you guys know what I mean. Like they slap together and you're like, whoa! That's how I act. Here we go. Okay, let's try this again. Versamark ink. Divinity. My mom makes Divinity. It's one of Haley's favorites. Yeah, she loves Divinity. I'm not that big on Divinity, but Haley loves it. Do you guys make those little snowball powdered sugar cookies with nuts in them? Those are my favorite. Called Mexican wedding cakes or Russian tea cakes, or I don't know what else they're called. Oh, so much better, you guys. I don't know what happened. Okay, I got just a little weird thing happening right here. Oops. Look at that. Perfect. Oh my good Lord. Ugh, that's gonna be so icky. Hang on, things happen, right? Don't let Kelly touch the embossing powder. I haven't had a big disaster like that in a long time. Okay, here we go. And we can wipe that powder. This is the powder from the Embossing Buddy. We can wipe that as soon as we get this heat set. I'm just gonna get all these little errant. It's going to be worth it, you guys. Okay. Lord. Just a typical day in the old studio, huh? Okay, now this shouldn't take too long to heat. But this is pretty thick acetate. I want you to know that. It's very good quality. Okay. Let me grab another tissue. Let that dry first before you do this. Look at how cute that is, you guys. Isn't that neat? Look at all my embossing powder. Okay, now, you're going to take the same size. Well, actually, I should say, this is 5 by 3 3/4, and I've already die cut this from that snowflake frame. And, okay, Mexican wedding cakes or Russian tea cakes are the same as snowballs. Yes, they are. I can share a pic of the recipe with Kelly to share. Oh, that'd be awesome, Sarah. Thank you. But yeah, those are my favorite cookies, and nobody in my family likes them. So if I make them, it usually doesn't pay to make a half a batch, so I double it, then I eat them all. Like, holy cow. Nobody needs all that. Now we're going to put this behind here. Look how pretty that is. But before we do that, we need to decide, is this where we want? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm going to go with this. Now you can see my top border and my bottom border. I'm just going to make sure that those are equal so everything looks like it's centered, right? Just gonna, oh, we're going to use mini glue dots because we're gluing to acetate, and that'll just work good. So here we go. I'm going to put these all around the edge. I know it's a little painstaking, but remember, you are making a gift. It'll be worth it. And you don't need to get too crazy with your glue dots either, because, like, let's be real, this isn't holding anything together. It's just to put this on the inside so it looks super cute. Okay. Now I'm going to bring this in here. I got embossing powder everywhere. You know what I mean. And yay. That's the easiest way to get it straight. And then here comes our box, you guys. It's already scored for you. It's even got the tape on it. You just fold on all the lines. As long as we're just sitting here while I do this, make sure you give me a thumbs up on that YouTube. And you guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to me and you can click on the notifications, and then when I'm going to be live or when I go live, it should notify you. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. So click on that subscribe button. There we go. Good grief. There we go. And we're going to do these two also. This is super, super sticky. So this is like tear and tape. Here we go. You're just going to square those up. Very, very simple. Now this one, I'm going to square up just like this. Okay, and then these two are going to get squared up right here. These are really nice boxes, by the way. I do recommend that you use your bone folder on these before you glue them together, because then they'll lay nicer. I didn't do that, so I'm just going to kind of push them. There we go. That'll work too if you forget. Look how cute that is, you guys. So then the other thing that I wanted to do, there's not much left here, is I'm going to take some of this gorgeous iridescent, what is this called? This is called iridescent trim. I'm going to tie myself a nice bow, maybe a little bit smaller. My finger bleeding? No, it was bleeding yesterday. Gosh, it really hurt. I messed with it pretty good. It ought to hurt really good when she goes to do my nails on. I'm going on Thursday. That's the earliest she can get me in. The whole place is closed until then. Good for them, right? And I'm going to put this right up here. All right, do you guys want to see the whole thing done? Let me show you. And then I'll show you my little error I made so you don't do it. It's always a learning experience. Here are my cute little cards. We've got matching envelope, matching envelope, matching envelope, and a matching envelope. So here's all of our cards. These are 4 cards with envelopes, and you could definitely do more than this. And we're going to put these in our box, just like that. Now, there's quite a bit of room in here. You could probably put maybe 2 more cards and envelopes in here if you wanted to, but I thought this was just plenty. And isn't that stinking adorable? Who wouldn't love this as a gift? Now, I have to tell you something else. I had a customer, a very good customer of mine, when I used to teach classes at Hobby Lobby. Anytime I was doing gift ideas like this, she never came. And I asked her one day, because we did framed stuff and all kinds of really neat things. So why don't you ever come on those days? You come on all the rest. And she said, because I don't have anybody to give those to. I said, really? Because you have a whole bunch of grown kids. You have a bunch of daughter-in-laws. You have grown grandchildren. She's like, they don't want any of that stuff. I said, I disagree. So one day she came to one of my framed art classes and she made, I believe it was a really cute snowman framed art out of our stamping stuff. And she gave it to her daughter-in-law for Christmas. Her daughter-in-law raved over that framed picture, told her how much she loved it. It was her favorite Christmas decoration. And my customer made sure she told me every year, my daughter-in-law put that framed snowman out again, and she just loves it. Every year she brings it out. She just loves it. So if any of you think that your relatives wouldn't appreciate something that's useful and pretty, like a handmade box of thank you cards, I disagree. I want you to give it a shot because you have all these products. They will value this more than something you buy at a store, right? This is your time and your effort and your thoughtfulness, and it does mean something. And people love homemade stuff, even if you think they don't. I disagree. So give it a whirl. Try it out. Here's my beautiful little gift box. This is the PDF that you're going to find on my blog, which is right here. This is where you're going to find my online ordering button. This is that host code I talked about. If you place an order, please use this code if your order is under $150. But this is what the PDF looks like, you guys. You can print this out. It'll also have a link to the video that you can click on and come right back to this video to see how to make these things. Now, the one thing I wanted to warn you about with this box, the first box that I made, I actually did this upside down, right? This one opens like it should, and this one opens from the opposite way. So make sure that you stamp your words on the side with the window down here so that it's not goofy like that. Nobody will complain about it. I'm going to make up some more cards to fill this box too. So there you go. Now, where did my angels go? Angels, here they are. Comes all of our angels. Here's our beautiful angels that we made tonight. Oops, don't let your head pop off. Our headless angels. I know I'm going right to hell for saying that. All of our beautiful cards. Oh my gosh, how pretty are these? I love this. I think these are going to be really fun. I'm going to make a bunch of them. I like to make up things too, like tags and stuff for my gifts that match my wrapping paper. So I will actually go to, I usually buy my wrapping paper at like Hobby Lobby because it's really good quality. I will go there and I will pick out my rolls of wrapping paper based on whether they can match a stamp set. Do you guys do that? It's pretty funny. Oh, Courtney said her mother-in-law had her make note cards with her neighbors' initials on them for their gift this year. What a great idea, right? That is a fabulous idea. Okay, now my blog post, I have it almost done. I was working hard today. I have my blog post almost done so that I can post this when we're done being live tonight. But you're going to have to give me just a little bit to get that together because I didn't take photographs of these yet. So I still have to do that. I have the other one, but not these. Let me show you my mail. Well, first of all, yeah, I've got a few things. Oh, I know. I told you I was going to show you the shirt that I'm wearing that says Shenanigan Coordinator. This is the bag that it came in, you guys. Mary Stroman gave this to me. Look at how beautiful this is. This is our designer series paper. The sides are made out of cardstock and the bottom is made out of cardstock. Is that not super, super pretty? She also gave me some fudge from her candy store. Here is the beautiful card she made. Isn't this just gorgeous? So pretty. I love how she did this over here. She die cut this and she glued it over here. I just think that is just really cool. So absolutely beautiful in this handmade gift bag that matches, right? All this matters. Tissue paper. Oh my goodness. Yeah, lots of fun things. I had a lot of people who gave me gifts at On Stage, and some of them I ate already. I saved this. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this fun? And some Ferrero Rocher and some apple butter. I can't wait to crack that open. I wanted to wait until I could put it in the fridge. Look at this beautiful card. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Ah, this is from Mary Bestgrove. She says, sorry, no candy corn. Oh, are you kidding me? You do not need to apologize to me, Mary. But how fun is this? And again, I will put this on my Christmas tree and I will remember that this is from Mary Bestgrove every year when I put it up again, right? So fun. All right, let me put this away. And then let me see what else I can grab. Thank you so much, Mary. You are just a dear. I don't know who this is from. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Ah! Here's another little Christmas ornament. These are really cool to put on your presents too, but look at the matching card. Isn't that gorgeous? Wishing you everything wonderful. This is from Karen Slawinski. Karen, love this. And this is really cute. This is a great little card to put in with a package like this, right? Love that. What else do I have here? Oh, this is from my team member, Chris. She put together a bus ride down to Indianapolis, and I've got a stamp with a sending sunshine, love, and big hugs that she had made, a stamp cleaner. We've got some alcohol. Oh, I wonder if that'll work on my... Hey, do you guys think that'll work? I know it'll burn my finger. That's torn up. Let's see if that'll work. Oh my gosh, it's coming off. You people are geniuses. It did. It got the... Look at that. And she got ink on it, or this was probably a red Sharpie that won't come out. Look at that, you guys. Geniuses. Anyways, alcohol wipes, some hand sanitizer. This is a really little gift pack. I'm going to put this in here because I'm going to use those, right? Some cookies. Look at, here's the box. And a maple leaf with one of our trinkets on there. Some snickerdoodles. Now I can eat those. Ooh, she wrapped a little granola type bar. Just wrapped it to Kelly. That's a cute idea too. And some homemade caramels. I didn't realize those were in there. Those are staying right out here. Cute little bag, right? Super sweet. Oh, we might eat those too. I told you guys I was hungry, right? Let's see what else I got over here. Okay, I got mail. Lots and lots of mail. Lots and lots of mail. Oh, this is one of the gifts from Stampin' Up. Oh, I got my case too. I gotta show you guys that. You guys have probably seen some of this stuff from other demonstrators, but this is the cutest umbrella. Are you ready? First of all, it says Stampin' Up on it right here, but look at the inside. Oh, let me see if I can figure it out. Ah! I knew that would happen. Look at the inside of the umbrella. Is that not the funnest thing ever? Yeah. I can't wait for it to rain. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be okay if it doesn't rain. All right, let's see if I can put this back in here and not kill anybody. Meaning myself. There we go. Okay, got that. And then... oh, here comes some more fun stuff. Oh, it was so hard because I was gone right after I got back from Indy. Okay, so you guys heard all about my wonderful, all of my rankings, my level 4 leadership, sales, team building, incentive trip achiever, all that good stuff. This was from On Stage. We got these cute pins. Shannon West was there and she gave me a card. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, for all my goodie ranking. We got this fun purse. It says Stampin' Up on it. Stampin' Up on the inside. I love this kind of stuff. Super, super fun. We got a pen, it looks like, that I took out and used. I'm all about using stuff, you guys. So, yeah. All right. This was our on-stage box. Stampin' Up always makes things, all the things so pretty. It's all about the presentation, right? All about the presentation. Okay, and then for being in the top, I don't even know what, 30, 50, 100, I'm not even sure. But we got this amazing, like, makeup bag, box, briefcase. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see. Oh, and we got this beautiful wrap. It's like a shawl wrap. It's so, look at Stampin' Up on there. It's so soft. Like, it is the softest thing ever. I love it. And what else? Oh, I knew I had some colored baker's twine someplace. I got this and this new stamp set, and this is one of the new celebration sets, and some really fun stickers. These go on like your bottles and computer lids and stuff like that, which if my computer wasn't buried right now, I would show you mine. Is super cute. And this card is handmade. This is from Sarah and Shelly. They are the CEO and owner of Stampin' Up. Isn't this pretty? I just love the way they do this stuff. I don't know what was in there. Have no idea. Oh, probably all these pins. These are all my achievement pin things. I think. Yep, here's another one. Here's another beautiful card. Look at how pretty this is. You are amazing beyond measure. Oh, that was the tag that came on this case. Absolutely gorgeous. And then look at this. I think Sarah gave this to me. Sarah's on here tonight. Okay, ready? I gotta show you this. Ready? Whoa, right? Look at how that works. Whoa. Isn't this pretty? Yeah. And inside, ouch, is Twisted Peppermint Body Lotion. It's Sarah. It smells like peppermint, and it smells so delicious. I think Sarah, I have this by my desk, Sarah, and I do use it, but it's gone a long ways. Love, Beauty, and Planet. Did you get me this? It's Walk in the Woods. I know you got me the beach one, and I've used that too. I smell like peppermint. Okay, so let me put this back in here because this is very cool. Ready? Yay. I'm just going to play with the box. As any child would, right? Okay, let me get all this stuff back in here so I can figure out and keep track of it. You guys can imagine the mess that's here after I'm done showing you all this crazy stuff. One other thing I wanted to show you that I just found by my stuff. This is the latest paper pumpkin. You can't get this anymore, but I wanted to show you what a paper pumpkin kit looks like. Look at this amazing little stamp set. I think this is so I love Ho Ho Ho. I love Ho Ho Ho, the reindeer. It came with a cherry cobbler ink spot. When you order your first paper pumpkin kit, it even comes with an acrylic block, and then they don't put it in the rest of them because you can use that one. But here comes all the things in your kit. This looks like so much fun. Look at these tags. This is what everybody's making with this kit. And you can, of course, make cards with it or do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be tags, but super, super fun. When you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you get a kit in the mail every month, just like this. And we never know what it's going to be. It's always a surprise. But here comes good things come in small packages. Yeah, our next kit is going to be super cute. So there you go. That was Paper Pumpkin Kit. Okay, now I'm going to get to my mail. Are you guys still awake? Is everybody still awake? Oh, you want to know how to make the peppermint box? Well, I'll see what I can do. I don't think it's that tricky. I'll get that information from Sarah. What did I do with my mail? Here it is. Okay. This came from Elaine Rebeck, and this was a Thanksgiving card, if I do recall it correctly. Yes, look how pretty that is. I love this. Thank you so much, Elaine, for sharing your beautiful fall card. And then we have Courtney. This is from Courtney. Courtney's on here tonight. Look at this. I did a tutorial on this once upon a time. This is, I think, called a basket weave card. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. This paper is so pretty, but I love that you put it with the copper. Love that. Thank you, Courtney. Next, I've got Debbie Peters. This was an old paper pumpkin kit too, I think. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. She's thanking me for the onstage gifts. All of my team members that went to onstage received a gift. Oh, I shared it with you guys when I was in Indianapolis for that Sunday. This is from Linda Keister. I think Linda's on here tonight. I love this paper. This looks so pretty, doesn't it? She says you should be so proud of your achievements. You accomplished a great inspiration. Proud to be on your team. Linda, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you on my team. Then we have, this is from Grayson Lyles. Look at how pretty that is. I love that she just did these banners, right? So cool. Love this. Bling, bling. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, that's from Gayron, not Grayson, Gayron. And this one is from Valerie Albanese. Valerie, this is so pretty too. Love this fall card. Oh, she sent me her Technique Club form. I think I sent you your stuff already. I'll keep that out just in case I need to double check that. Valerie is in my online Technique Club, and once you have done the Technique Club for 6 months, you get a $30 product credit towards anything you would like. So she sent me that. I'm pretty sure that I ordered your stuff already, but I'll double check. And then we have this beauty from Mary Thiel. How pretty is this? This uses the flocked snowflake vellum on here. Gorgeous. Here's another idea for you. Yeah. Yeah, Wendy wants me to demo the box too. Yeah. Oh, lattice card, basket weave or lattice. Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me about that. Very pretty. And Mary won my mystery stamping. Mary's a member of my team, and she won mystery stamping for our team meeting last month. Okay, and then this is coming from Leanne. Ah, look at this, you guys. This is, it's a little magnet. I gotta get this out. It says, campfire, s'mores, and hot chocolate. My gosh, that is so beautiful. I'm going to put that right on my magnetic bulletin board right there. Look at how pretty this is. Whoa, love this. And she says, congratulations on your recent accomplishments. Aw, very proud to be part of your team. Leanne, thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you. I'm going to leave this out so you can see that. That was so sweet. Okay, are you guys sick of me yet? Here we go. Here is Season of Thanks. Isn't this pretty? This is from Sarah Thibodeau. Thanks for all you do. Yay, happy Thanksgiving. I love your color choices. Absolutely gorgeous. And here's another one. This is from Stephanie. This is my stepdaughter, Stephanie. Dear Papa Stephen, Grandma Kelly, thank you so much for the beautiful card for my graduation party. I really hope the best is yet to come, and I'm excited for all these memories to make in the next years. Aw, that's from AJ. That is so sweet. That's one of my grandkids. He's the oldest one. Look at how pretty this is. This is from Anna Rebidoo. Woo, pretty, pretty. Look at that. That Wink Stella on here is just stunning. This is gorgeous. Oh, she was a winner from our team meeting. Yay! And here comes, ooh, this is going to be from Sherry. Hang on. This is from Sherry Moreau. She met us on stage. She says we are all an inspiration to her and so many others. Wanted to share something I discovered with you at the on stage. I forgot all the excitement. Okay. Hang on. What is it? No. Okay. She did some type of technique on here, so I'm going to have to read the rest of that and figure that out. It's really pretty. That pumpkin is beautiful. And here comes Jolene Kent. Look at how cute this is. Oh, so pretty. She got the woodland embossing folder in her happy mail. You are very welcome. Thank you so much, Jolene. Here we go. Here is Rhea Jones. Absolutely gorgeous, Rhea. Thank you so much. She's thanking me for her onstage gift. You are so welcome. I'm so glad I had so many team members attend on stages all over the country. I believe Rhea went to Anaheim, California. Was that right? I can't remember. Anaheim? Maybe. Look at how pretty this is. Great use of the scraps of DSP. This is from Kim. Happy Thanksgiving. Look how pretty that is. Kim O'Brien, thank you so much. Beautiful. And here comes, oh, look at how pretty this is. She colored on the back of embossed vellum. Isn't that gorgeous? This is from Diane and Chris. Grateful for all the inspiration you give us and the fun too. Thank you so much, you guys. You're so sweet. I love this gatefold. Very pretty. Okay, you guys. It looks like that is it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed my projects. As always, thank you so much for spending your Sunday evening with me. I just don't know what I'd do without you. Thank you for the gifts. My gosh, this is just so dazzling, isn't it? So pretty. I love it. All right, you guys, I will be live again on December 4th. Oh my gosh, that's scary. It's December 4th. And I will see you guys all then. Please share this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I have a lot of demonstrators that watch me, and they've said before they wish there was something they could do because, of course, they place their own orders. There is a tip button on my YouTube channel if anybody would like to leave a tip that feels like they need to do something. Those are always appreciated. Don't forget to check my blog in just a little bit. There's a link right under this video. As soon as we're done, you can look in the description of this video. You're going to find a link back to my blog post for these projects where you can get the free downloads, not only for this gift set, but also for the headless angels. I'm just kidding. This one has a head. This one does not. So for the angels, you'll also find a free download there. Thank you guys so much for being part of my inky world, and I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will catch you next Sunday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. Have yourselves a great week. Good night.